Who is there? I hope my network is not messing today. Okay. Let's see. Hello, whoever is there. I guess we might be having network problems today. I don't know. Oh, sugar. I pray we don't. But the network has been shitty for quite some time around here. It's not my fault. I live in a very big city. Okay. Hello, who is there with me? Good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to our Sublimation Sunday today. I think it should be on the group already, so there'll be no need sharing. Hello, Maria. It's nice to see you. How are you today? How is everyone? If I keep disappearing and appearing, please tell me, because the network around here. Hello, Shayna. Oh, thank you, Shayna. Hi, Leisha. It's nice to have everyone. You're very welcome. Shayna, how has your week been? Lakeisha, what's been up? I hope it's not been too busy. Maria, how have you been yourself? I hope the past week has been fair on you. Hi, Mary. Hello, Mary. You're very welcome, everyone. How has this past week been? Has it been good? Maria says it's been okay. We thank God for that. What about Lakeisha, Mary, Shayna? How has your week been? Olu, I am glad you are doing the cutting board. Yeah, you got us very excited about it last week. It's a very exciting project, I tell you, because, you know, since I started doing sublimation, I've been discovering a lot of things, which I think sublimation is really, really, really broad. I don't think we can finish exploring it. That cutting board, I have merged it with a lot of things. I have made a hamper out of it. I have made a pack out of it. It's really exciting, and I'll be glad to teach anyone that wants to know. I know there's a lot of video on YouTube, but sometimes it's cumbersome, I must tell you. Some videos you watch and you don't even know what's happening at the end of the day. And I discovered some people don't really say what and how they got it in the real sense of it. Like Mary has been working hard at work and working hard on embroidery and working hard on my YouTube channel. Well done, Mary. Well done. Well done. That's very good. Yeah. Bob, you're very welcome, Bob. It's nice to have you. How are you? How was your week? We're discussing about how the week has gone and what we're doing today. Shayna says, the Badman design, your video quality is very clear. Good job on that. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. I am grateful. I'm trying my best. I'm not at it. I'm asking for a camera this Christmas. I don't think they want to answer me at all. No one is even behaving as if they heard me, because they said The camera is too expensive for them. It's okay. I'm still doing my thing, and slowly we are growing. Guys, can you see we are 2K already? Can you believe that? 2K already. I can't believe it myself. But thanks to you all, you've made the journey so easy for me. You've made it so easy, and I'm grateful to have this family I have. I am so grateful to have you guys. Thank you for always supporting me. Even when we do live stream, there isn't a lot of us coming. Like it's not like we are in the hundreds, but the ones that come, you don't know how much I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Excited to watch Olu. I sadly didn't get a board. Why not? I will just soak up your knowledge. Okay. I got 2 extra boards because I've been planning on who to make for. I have this one. I have pot holders at home already, so I'm making a very nice amper with this personalized one. And I also have this one, which we'll be working on today. I haven't removed anything from them. This is the way I got them, so I'll be doing everything live with you. And I did a printout, but I tell you what, I think the A4 printout is too small for this cutting board. This cutting board is 15 by 10, I think. Yeah, 15 by 11. Yeah, so this will look just tiny in the middle. So I decide. Mary said, nice to meet you, Mary. Okay. Mary said, you deserve the 2K. I'm getting closer to my goal every day. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we will keep growing once we don't give up. That's what I believe. Once you don't give up, growth is inevitable. Just don't give up. So I have, if you think you can manage your A4 sheet and you don't mind just a small design at the middle of it, is okay. But I wanted something bold, so I decided to go with my A3 paper. But if you do not have a big printer, I have a video on how to print out big, even if you have a small printer. You all know that I have that video. So if you don't know, if you cannot print out a big one, just watch it. Hey Lizzie, you're very welcome. Bob says, week was busy with embroidery and sewing, working on 2022 sales marketing preparation. Oh, you are very wise to be doing that now. Reviewing 2021 business plan goals and updating for 2022. Ooh, you're way ahead. Well done. Well done to you, Bob. Now, so mistake number 1 that I did before we start, I want to tell you, when you're printing, the method I'm going to use anyway, you cannot flip horizontal, or what do we call it when we want to print. I did with this one, and I had to print another one. So I've wasted a whole A3 sheet of sublimation paper. This has been wasted now. So do not flip, because it's going at the back of the cutting board. This way. See? It's going just this way. So if you flip, it's going to come out flipped. It's going to come out flipped. So we are not going to flip. So that's a wasted sheet. So I printed a new one. And this is the one I printed. I am giving this to my neighbor. They're moving away. They have a new house and they're going. So I have decided to make, see how bold that one will be inside it compared to the 8.5 by 11 that I did before. And I even made a mistake anyway. See, that will be tiny in the middle. And even the watercolor flowers weren't that bright. And I didn't like that one. I wanted something bold. There is, if I'm doing something, I want to do it well. There's no point making it personalized and putting it on a glass if the design can't be seen. So if we sublimate that, it's going to be there, but it's not going to be as bold as I would want it. You know what? Now I need to rip it came all shrink wrapped. So I need to remove the shrink wrap from it. You're welcome everyone. Please, as you're coming in, can you please give this video a thumbs up so more people see and join us? Today we are sublimating on glass chopping board. As I have said since last week, I am being true to my to my words. So this week we're sublimating glass chopping board. So I'm just removing the wrap that came with it. And now we have a glass chopping board as plain as this. And we're having this nice, what do you call this, monogram or what? At the back. So what we are looking to achieve is something like this. I hope you like the design. It took me almost 2 days to come to decide on this design because I think I'm too judgy when it comes to my work. I did a lot of designs and I'm like, no. But when I got this one, I was, yes, I was satisfied with it. I love the colors. I love the way the name came out, and I can show off with that. So we're going to be sublimating on this glass chopping board. This glass chopping board is a 15 by 11. Although it's not all the way 15, it's 14.8 by 10.8. So that makes it, that's why I rounded it up to 15 by 11. So when I was making this, I actually had a template in Silhouette Studio, which was the exact size of this, and I wanted to see the fit in it. And then I fitted it into it, and it came out the right way, the way I want it. So we're going to be sublimating this onto our glass chopping board now. Now, this is the one that I made, and it looks so very nice. Everyone agreed it looks so nice. I've been showing off with this thing, I need to tell you. I've been really showing off. And everyone I show it to wants one. So I guess I'm going to be making a lot of, but I'm not scared to make them. They're so easy to make. Very easy to make. And you can just show your personality. Like I always said, you can always show your personality, the kind of person you are, with the kind of work you do. If you're someone that just settle on anything, it will show in your work. I don't. I try my best to stand out, even though sometimes I don't. But then I love my work to be really nice and neat. It might take me 2, 3, 4 weeks to get there, but then I like it that way. So what do we need for our sublimation today? And before then, who is here? Who is sublimating with me today? Is anyone ready to do it with me, or is it just me? Are you just watching? Anyone sublimating with me today? No one? You didn't buy your glass chopping board? You always stand out, Olu. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Anyways. So I'll put on my heat press. This my way I'm gonna do this, I know it's different from what I've seen around the board. When they're doing cutting board, they're glass chopping board, they're putting 45 seconds and dropping it, and more 45 seconds and bringing it up. No, I'm gonna sublimate it straight, 385 for 190 seconds, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. 385, 190 seconds straight. I'm not, because if I have a lot of these to make, would I don't think that way would work properly. But I've done one and it works. And from this, you can see that there's no way this vinyl can ever come off this thing. There is no way it can ever come off. It's really sublimated. It's gone into the glass. So this is a very good way to make it, and that's why I want to show you. Yeah, and something I learned during the week, we're not going to be doing that today. Before you attach back the leg, you can put another vinyl, maybe like what's this vinyl that has a texture to it? There's a vinyl that has texture to it. It has like a velvety texture. If you like, you can put it at the back just to cover the back. Just to cover the back. But there's nothing wrong with the back like this anyway. You know? There's nothing. But I just saw that during the week and I'm like, oh, that's a very good That's a very good idea, but I don't think I want to use it because this might be going into the dishwasher, and with the vinyl at the back, it might not be able to go into the dishwasher. So if it's for decoration, yes, I can put some other thing at the back just to cover here. But I've been using mine. I've been hand washing though. It's not gone into the dishwasher, but I'm sure this would survive in a dishwasher. I'm really sure about that. It would survive. But most people that does things like this don't even use them. They only leave them as decorations. But no, mine is not decorations. I just finished chopping onions on it not too long ago. So hey Joanna. Hello everyone. She says, so what do we need? We need an adhesive vinyl. I got this off Amazon. You can use Oracal 651. Like I've always said, I am not a fan of brand name. If your brand is good, I will use it. I will say I use it. If your brand is the other way, if I use it, I will say it the way it is. So I'm not a fan of brand name, and I try things. Because I'm a small business myself. If everyone was to want a brand name, who is going to patronize me anyway? So I went for this on Amazon. I can't even read the name. YRYMTH, whatever it is. But this is what I am using. Permanent adhesive vinyl roll. This is what I am going to use today. And this is what I used for the last one. And it worked well. Very, very well. So my permanent adhesive, you can use Oracle 651 if you have it or if you want to buy it. I am not saying anything is wrong with them. But in this part of the world where we are limited to a lot of things. I must tell you that. Especially in Ireland. The little things that you go to Dollar Tree or Dollar, whatever you call it, to get, we don't get it that easily here. We don't. So I have to make use of what I have and try it out if it will work. So I went on Amazon and I found the Oracle 651 on Amazon, but then to post it to my place, it's a whole lot of money. And I didn't want to do that. So I got this one and it worked for me. So you need a permanent adhesive vinyl roll or permanent adhesive vinyl sheet, a white one. Make sure it's a white one so your image could shine through. If you don't use a white one or even a clear one, I think a clear one should work as good as the white one so that your image can shine through. That's why you need the white one. This one now, I think it's gloss. Didn't even say. Either glossy or matte would work properly. Either glossy one or matte one would work properly. Permanent adhesive vinyl, Oracle 651 or any permanent, adhesive vinyl would do. So that is the one I'm using today. I just told you about the chopping board, the dimensions of it. So we're going to sublimate this chopping board today. I have this design on an A3, which we're going to be sublimating. This design, I put it on an A3. Why? Because I want it to be bold on my chopping board. If you do not have an A3 printer, you can print on 8x11 as well, or you can print on, or you can split your image and piece them together. I have a video that will show you how to do this, to print bigger than your printer. I have a video on my channel that will show you how to do that. But I printed on an A3 today because I have the Ecotank 1500. I'm able to print on an A3. So I did it directly onto my A3. That was designed in Silhouette Studio. I love Silhouette Studio. I think it's very easy to use. I use Canva sometimes. And there's this other free one that I use. But both Canva and Silhouette Studio have been my favorite. And I do everything, almost everything in Silhouette Studio. Because it's very, very easy to do. Someone has requested that I do a series of how to use Silhouette Studio. And I don't think this festive season will be the best time to do that. I think in January, we might be having classes on Silhouette Studio and how to maneuver it. Even if you do not use a Silhouette cutting machine, Silhouette Studio is a free software. It's available. Hey, Zoa, you're very welcome, Zoa. Very, very welcome. Yeah. So like I was saying, even if you use Cricut, you can still use Silhouette Studio to design. Where did you find that? I'm late, I have small ones. I don't know. Where did you find that? I'm late, I have small ones. Where did I find what do you mean? Please, Nikki. You're very welcome, everyone. Please thumbs up to this video. And hey, Kim. Hi, Kim. You're very welcome. Kim, you're very welcome. Today, like I said last week, we're sublimating on, where is it again? Our glass chopping board. We're sublimating on this. Oh, the cutting board. I am in Ireland. Like I would always say when I do my videos, we are unique here. Like we're so in the world, not out of the world. But I heard you can get this cutting board from Dollar Store. Guys, please help me. Is it Dollar Store or Dollar Tree? But I got this from, I need to check the name of the store again. If you are in the UK, you'll be able to get this. Is this? I'll check the name for you again. Because what's that store? Anyways, I will check the name before we finish. But if you are in the US, you can get it from Dollar Store. But before we finish, I'll check the name if you're in the UK or Ireland, as me. If you're in the UK or Ireland, you can get this from that store. I will check the name of the store before we finish. Or I'll ask my daughter if she can still remember the name of the store. Anyways, so this chopping board is a 15 here by 11. The width is 15 and the height is 11 inches. Oh, okay, I'm in the US. Okay, if you're in the US, then there's a lot of places just like the Dollar Store. So I know someone told me last week that it's there. It's just $1 in the Dollar Store. We don't get it that cheap here. Yeah. So we're sublimating on this and we're sublimating this design. Please, if you do not have, if it depends on the kind of chopping board you're sublimating, you know that already for the size anyway. Because I have a very large chopping board now, and that's why I'm using this A3 paper. And also you need permanent adhesive vinyl. This is the one I'm using. It's from Amazon. But your Oracal 651 is very, very good. And it's the same. It's the same. This is from Amazon. This is from Amazon. It's a no name because I can't even read whatever name it is. It says YRYMHT. It's one of the no names, but it's okay because, like I said, I'm a small business myself. If I keep running after the big brands, then if everyone keeps doing that, who's going to patronize me? So I do as long as it's a good product, I will buy. If it's not good, I'll say it just as it is. I have a lot of big names that are not even doing the job for me. They are not doing the job, so I can't say yes to them because they're not doing the jobs. So, I'm excited to see this, Mary. Yeah. The design is really nice. It took me 3 days to settle on that design. I am so picky. God have mercy on me. Wendy, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Says sublimating on a cutting board. Yes, so the cutting board will just be more decorative function. It is very functional. I've done mine now almost 2 weeks and I've been using it. I have been using this one in my kitchen. I have been using it, so it is functional. This is most people would do it decorative, but I've been using mine, so I believe anyone could use theirs. And I'm making a pack of gifts for a new home with this one. The Mullanes are my neighbor, and they're very good neighbor. I've never had any problem with them. Their children are the best in the world, I tell you. They are. So they are very good neighbor, and we're going to miss them. So I'm making that chopping board with some other things, some kitchen stuff, a lot of things I'm going to be making for them just to say thank you for being good neighbors. because they are very good neighbors. They made life very, very easy for us. I love the Mulans. They don't call them Mulan, they call them Mulani. But I'm in Ireland and I don't know how to speak Irish. Anyway, so we're going to be achieving something like this. Before you guys came, I need to repeat this before I start, because most times by the time I finish my sublimation, most times I'm tired, and you can see that once I finish the sublimation, I try to log off. So you might be missing a lot of things if I do not repeat again. If you are printing out your design, do not mirror the design. Do not mirror. With this method that I'm using, if you mirror your design, it's gonna sublimate mirrored. So you can, oh no. Do you know what I just remembered? I do not have butcher paper, and I thought I would go and buy it, and I never did. We'll be making use of copy paper today anyway. I just remembered now. Oh no. Anyways, we'll make do with what we have. So we're going to be sublimating. That's the 3 things we need. The white vinyl, I did a cut on my machine. I tried to cut it out. So you can, good to know it is still usable after sublimating. Olu, you are the queen of sublimation. Come on. Anyways, so I cut this on my silhouette machine, but you do not have to. You can lay the chopping board on your white vinyl and trace around it. You can do that as well. But I did not do that because I think I don't have a very steady hand. So I decided to cut it on my silhouette cutting machine. This I did on my silhouette cutting machine. So I have the white vinyl all cut. I need to weed it. I have not weeded it. So I'll weed it, and we can start with attaching. I got some small ones from Dollar Tree online. I have yet to sub on them, so I'm curious. Yeah, I believe they'll be nice. You can see these ones, are they called tampered glass? You know, they're not clear both in front and the back. So we're going to sublimate from the back so that it shows through here. Anyway, let me start first by doing this. I would weed this is my own preference, not what you have to do. You do not have to cut the permanent vinyl on your cutting machine. You do not have to. I just think it's going to look neater. So that's it. That's my permanent vinyl. I have my shape, the shape of my cutting board on it. Then the next thing we need to do is to prepare our cutting board. To prepare my cutting board, I would like to take the feet off it. It has 4 feet. My weeding tool I'll be using. See, the weeding tool is what I'm going to be using. This is the cutting board. I want you to see what I'm doing. All I'm going to do is just go to the bottom of the feet and just lift it up. That's easy. Don't make it too hard on yourself. Just try and get the bottom and lift it up. Just like that. Because we are still going to reuse it after we finish sublimating. And I have put, see where I just left it there. I just left it on that. Any clean surface, just leave it there. So I'm going to be taking off the 4 feet. That's how easy it is. Your weeding tool goes underneath it and pull it up. See? Easy. You don't need to struggle with it too much. That's the 3rd one we're taking out now. Underneath, and it pulls it up. And the last one, it goes underneath. You push it underneath the feet, and you lift it, and that's it. We got the 4 of it out now. We're going to be putting it back after everything. We're going to be putting the feet back. So the next thing we need to do now is to clean. Because, you know, because it was glued onto this part, there will be gooey stuff on it. You need to clean. If you have wiping or cleaning alcohol, that will be really good. If you do not, get I spray bottle and clean the back of it. Make sure the gooey stuff is gone. So now I want to get my heat press ready. This chopping board, I am going to be sublimating it for 385 190 seconds straight. I'm not going to sublimate and wait. But first, before we start that, I want to check the pressure that will be enough for my board. So now this is a pressure check. Nothing else, so that I do not break the glass. That sounds a bit good, but I think I'll adjust it a little bit. Make sure you adjust so it's not too... It's medium, light medium. Yeah. Now. Light to medium pressure we need. Oh no. Good. I can see I went away sometime now. Then I'll go to my settings 385 I want. .385 from 190 seconds straight. So now my heat press is ready. I have checked the pressure. I have set the timing. I need to prepare my... Hi PJ Mommy, you're very welcome. We are sublimating on glass chopping board today. We've done a lot of the talking about how to prepare this. Now we are practicalizing it. We are putting it into practice now. I need to get paper. Shame I forgot to buy another butcher paper. I ran out of butcher paper yesterday, and I promised myself I was going to get one before today's Sublimation Sunday, but I didn't. So I'm looking for copy paper now. I'm going to sublimate using copy paper because I ran out of my butcher paper. I guess copy paper should do the work. Now, let's start preparing a chopping board. I want to clean this chopping board first. All the places that has the glue from the feet. Make sure the glue from the feet is gone. So I'm cleaning it to make sure all the glue from the feet is gone. Excuse me, please. Tito? I think my daughter forgot I'm live streaming. She's singing so loud. Now, so I'll show you now. This is all clean. I've taken out all the glue from the feet. If you can see it, you can see it looks clean. And this is the back of it. I am not doing anything with the tampered front. Yeah? The front, I'm not doing anything with it. This is the back. Hey. Why should I forget your name? Craftable Things. Oh my Jesus. Patrice. Thank you, Patrice. You're welcome, Patrice. Now I just finished cleaning the glue from the feet. We are sublimating a glass chopping board. We've removed the feet and we're getting it ready to sublimate. So to attach this, the white vinyl, the white adhesive vinyl, I like the wet method of doing this, because so that if it doesn't stay properly, I'll be able to move it. That's why I use the wet method to attach my adhesive vinyl. So this adhesive vinyl I have cut in the shape of my chopping board, and I am going to be doing the wet method. Where is my squeegee? I need to look for my squeegee first, because I need to clean the water out before we can sublimate on it. Squeegee, squeegee, where are you? I'll just get one of my cards, because I thought I had the squeegee ready for me to use today. Anyways, I wish you can see me. So I'm going to be wetting this chopping board so that I'll be able to move my adhesive vinyl. I want to be able to move it if I do not get it right the first time. And I don't want a lot of bubbles in my adhesive vinyl. So to achieve this, I'll be using the wet method. So I'm going to be spraying water on the chopping board before I lay this. And then I'll use my squeegee to squeeze out the water and I'll dry it before we go on to the sublimation process. So I wish I would have another camera facing here to see what I'm doing. Just some water is not like you have to pour a whole lot of water. Yep, it's called the wet method. Yeah, because the first time I did it, I didn't do the wet method and there was a lot of bubble. I wasted 3 of my vinyl. I wasted 3 of it. With this one, all I have to do is you can still shift it until the water underneath it is dry. You can still shift it. So I'm using the wet method for this one today. We use the squeegee to push out the water after we adhere it to that chopping board. So I need a card. Oh, where's my squeegee? 1 minute, I'll get myself a card. Tito, guys, I need a card, bank card. Come on, please help me get one. I'll put on the light. Now, so I'm attaching my vinyl. I want to be able to move it because my hands are not that steady. So that's why I put the water. Anyone? I just need a card. That's why I need the water. So I'm going to start from up here and I'll work my way down. But I'm able to adjust it because of the water underneath it. If there's no water underneath it, it's going to have you would have to be removing and putting it back, removing and putting it back. I have used the method to adhere vinyl to a truck back windows. Yeah, you see? So, especially if you know you don't have a very steady hand, use the wet method. The wet method allows you to be able to remove the vinyl without pulling it. So I know myself and I know this is the only way that would work for me, and that's why I'm using it. If you can adhere directly without any stress, why not? Go on, do it. And the less bubbles you have on your vinyl, the better. So you see, I'm able to pull it back up if it's not going the way I want it because of the water underneath it. If there is no water there, I won't be able to pull it back up that easily. Now I have it on it. All I need to do is to push the water out with my squeegee on my card. So I'm pushing the water out and there will be no bubbles on my There will be no bubbles inside because the water is helping me place it properly. Or even if there will be bubble, there will be very tiny. But the last one I did, there was no bubble and I was really happy. And this one doesn't seem there's going to be bubble. Can see me pushing the water out. Look at that. See the water dropping. This is the back of the cutting board now. Back of the cutting board. I'm pushing the water as well as hair bubble out. And I have a smooth surface already. I think this is the best method for me anyway. Because I do not have to. Kim said, who is that? Now, see? You have less or no bubbles at all. In this one now, we have no bubble at all now. Not even one. So now I'm going to be cleaning the water as well as cleaning my work area. If you like to see, you can see there is no bubbles in this glass. No bubbles at all. I have attached the white vinyl and there is no bubbles at all. See? No bubbles at all. The wet method, thank you very much, Patrice. The wet method makes it that easy. It makes it very easy. But if you have a steady hand and you could do it without sprinkling water onto it, that's good as well. But I've not been able to manage it that way. I've been successful with this wet method, and I think it's a very easy method. I think it's easy enough. We just need to squeeze the water out of the back of the chopping board. That's my heat press done, but I'm not going to go into the heat press right now. I'll do this. Now, just to stop the noise now. When the heat press goes on like that, sometimes it hasn't really reached the... We want to wait for it a bit. I think that's a better method. Wait for it a bit to get hot. We want it really hot. We want it at 385. Exactly at 385. Not somewhere around there. Exactly at 385. So I'm still trying to see if I'll be able to get any water squeezed out. Because we're supposed to wait for this to dry. We're supposed to wait for the chopping board to dry because we put water on it. But all I'm doing is squeezing out the water myself and I'm drying the chopping board. You're not supposed to wait a whole 24 hours or something. Just a bit so it gets dried. But because I'm not seeing any bubble at the bottom anymore, I believe I do not have much water there again. And we can sublimate on it. Now, this is the stage we are now. We have the chopping board that has been, I have adhered the white vinyl, Oracal 651 if you have. Oh, Shayna, thank you very much. Thank you. Water method always good for large areas. Yes, this is a large chopping board like you can see. So the water method has helped me do this. It's seamless. It's so nice. It's very clear for me to sublimate on. Now, the next thing we will do is to sublimate from the back. So this is ready now. It's going into the heat press. Our design is going to be at the bottom. At the bottom, not on top. Like we usually sublimate to put the design on top of it. No. How do you know when it's dry? When it's dry, there will be no bubbles. I'll show you. There will be no bubbles and you will not be able to shift the vinyl again. Before it gets dry, you can still move the vinyl. You can still peel it open. You'll be able to peel it open if it's not dry. But once it's dry, you'll not be able to peel it open anymore. That's how you know it's dry, because it would adhere to the... It's a permanent vinyl. It's meant to adhere to your surface. So when it's dry, it would adhere and you won't be able to peel it open. You should be able to see it's not properly dry at this stage and can still peel it open. You see? It's because it's not properly dry. When properly dry, you won't be able to peel it open. But anyways, I'm not going to wait for this to properly dry because it will dry. It's not very, very wet anyway. It's not very, very wet at this stage. And there is no bubble anywhere. So, and it's going into the heat press for 190 seconds, 190 seconds. So, as long as it's not like a lot of, it's not wet, it's not too wet, you can start sublimation now. So, this is the front of our chopping board. We're going to attach our design to the back where we put the vinyl of our chopping board. To the back. I hope you get what I said. It's not going to be in the front. The design is going to show through from the back. It is going to show through from the back. So now I want to prepare to put this into my heat press. Like I said, my butcher paper finished, so I forgot to buy another one, but I'm going to be using copy paper. It works as well anyway. And I have tried to, I have adjusted my heat press so that the pressure is not too much for the glass and it breaks it. You have to do that, adjust the heat press before you start sublimating it. If not, you might raise your heat press and your glass is broken underneath the heat press. You don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to attach the design to the back. I'm going to make sure it's centered. I'm cutting the excess off so I can know when it's centered. So this design, this wreath I got from Design Bundles, and I put in the name which I want. I'm the one that put in everything. It's just a wreath. There's nothing there. It's just a wreath there, and I put in my personalization. So we're going to attach it to the back where we put the vinyl. We're putting our design on the vinyl. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it so I can see. I don't want it to be off-centered. But the way it is, one side is more than the other. And I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. So, because it's a white vinyl, I can't see through it. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Tracing around the design so I can be sure I'm centering it. It has to go to the center of the chopping board. There. So I'll use my adhesive vinyl. What do I mean by adhesive vinyl? I'll use my heat tape to hold it down. Make sure it's, I don't know. I'm just skeptical. I want it to be all straight and everything. So now my adhesive vinyl is what I'm using to hold it down. We're not going to be moving this anyway, so you might not need adhesive vinyl. Even when it's not properly sublimated and you want to sublimate it more, you will see it through the heat press. You don't need, you do not really need this. So I have attached it to the back, like you can see. Is the vinyl clear? No, it's a white vinyl, white adhesive vinyl. I'm using white. I think you can use clear as well. But this is a white vinyl. We can't see it yet. Oh no, this is not centered. What did I do? See what I mean? I didn't center it properly. Okay, I think that should do the job. I think so. No, it doesn't look right. Sorry. I have to make it look right. And straight. Yeah, I want it straightened up like that. Now, we have it in there and it's going into the heat press. It's going into the heat press for 190 seconds. 190 seconds. So we'll be able to see it through. If it's well sublimated, we will see it through. It's going to sublimate through the white vinyl. It's going to sublimate through it. So that's why it's at the bottom. That's it at the bottom. I'll put more paper to cover it. This is now to protect it's just to protect the glass, nothing else. I don't think that can come through. Our countdown has just begun. 190 seconds. Magic, can't wait to see the final product. Yeah, fingers crossed it comes out. The last one I did came out well, so I see why it wouldn't come out. I don't see why it wouldn't come out well. So let me see what everyone has been saying. It says the ink will go through to the adhesive side of the record, which is on the board. Yes, that's how it will happen. Thank you very much, Patrice. Okay, it's okay. Nikki D says she has tried glitter HTV. Is it on chopping board as well? Did you try glitter HTV on a board or on a t-shirt? How did you try it? Where is my phone? I hope everyone has thumbs up to this video or this live stream. Like you too. Thank you. That's from last year's Christmas now. And Christmas has started with me already. Thank you. Yeah, good morning. Okay, I've seen that. I only have 4 likes. What? Please, guys, go and put on your like button. Go and press the like button now, please. Press the like button. I'm all shiny now. Thank you. So we're waiting. Oh, look at the squeegee I was looking for. I have my squeegee somewhere there. I knew okay, it's like 20 likes. Okay, thank you. I have my squeegee. I was looking for it. I forgot where I left it. Where's my son's card? So its countdown is at 80 seconds now. We just wait for it to finish doing its thing. And then we attach the feet back. I remove the feet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So like I was saying, white Oracal you could use. I think you can use a clear one too. I'm going to try a clear one too. I haven't tried a clear one. I have tried a white one. And I am in love with what I produced using a white one. Where's my... All these things are always running away. Yeah. I use the white one for this. Like you can see. And I'm so proud of this. Honestly, anyone I shows really want one for themselves. And I love that. So I believe this should come out well as well. Because I am gifting my neighbor that now. Like I said, she's a very good neighbor, and she's worth anything I give to her. She's really, really worth it. So this is for my kitchen, and I am actively using it. I do not use dishwasher, so I don't know how it will go in a dishwasher, but I've been using it and I've been washing it, and it's okay. I don't think this would have any problem with a dishwasher, except the dishwasher is extremely hot, you know. But like this, no, it's grand. Oh, that's 190 already. I can't believe it. You need to see this. It's come true already, but I think we could give it like another 10 minutes. Maybe to be more vibrant than this. Let's give it another 10 seconds, 10 seconds. But 190, it has done the job. I don't want to lift it for you to see. Or can I bring the camera? Hold on, I think I can bring the camera here. And you can see. Maybe it's done anyway. But I'll leave it another 10 seconds anyway. I want you to see. Can you all see that? It is well sublimated already. So 190 is a very, very good temperature, a very, very good minute for it. But I just want to try it more to see if I will get anything more. I would say hand wash, because I've been hand washing this and it's good. I do not have a dishwasher, but I think they are dishwasher safe. They are dishwasher safe. We're going to be doing this for another 10 seconds, just to see if I'll get more color, but I don't think there's going to be any more color. But you know, we always want to test it. We always want to test it. 10 seconds. So at 180, I'm going to remove it. Now, however it is now, it's good. I didn't make any difference. It was well sublimated already. It didn't make any difference now. Now I have my gloves. And I'll come show you first. We have to wait for this now to cool. That's the next thing. We have to wait for it to cool before we're able to guys, look at that. Can you see? But it's extremely hot at this moment. And I will not try to remove anything, because if we try to remove anything, we might be pulling off the adhesive vinyl too. So we wait for it to cool. But at least you can see it. Our chopping board is done. It has to cool completely, because the vinyl, we would have melted the, right now the glue at the back of the vinyl is melted, and that is why we have to wait until it's properly cooled before we remove anything. We have to wait until it cools completely, but then you can see it. No, here, see? That's showing through the vinyl. So it has sublimated through the vinyl to the other side of the adhesive vinyl. So it's showing on the other side of the adhesive vinyl. All we need to do now is wait for it to cool. Then if there is any residue at the back, we take it into the sink and just put water to clean it. Thank you very much, Dashelle Brown. Thank you very much. That's what we've achieved today, but we need it to cool. We can't do any more thing. We can't remove the paper or anything right now until it cools properly. Do not make the mistake of trying to remove everything now. You have to wait for it to cool. If it doesn't, you're going to pull the adhesive vinyl out. That's so beautiful. Did you sublimate on the back of the vinyl? Yes, on the back of the vinyl. We attach the vinyl to the glass chopping board, and we sublimated from the back. We did it from the back. So this is not on the workspace. When you're doing anything here, it doesn't affect your design. It has shown through from the back to the front. Okay? If you're going to be making it decorative, looking great already, thank you. If you're going to be making it decorative, you can add like another vinyl to cover this side. Yeah? You can add something to go if you want. That's if you want. It's not, this is good enough. It doesn't take anything out from it. If it was the clear vinyl, okay, now let's say this. If it was the clear vinyl you used, you would have to cover the back, or else you won't get the vibrant, you won't see the vibrancy. It's like sublimating on a clear glass. You need something at the back of it to show, for it to show through. But because we have used a white vinyl, it doesn't need anything to help it show through. It will show through on its own because it's on a white adhesive vinyl. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Does anyone have any questions? If you have questions, please ask me now. That's why Sublimation Sunday is a very good time, because if you have any questions, you can ask immediately and get answers. Not only for me, there are some other people on the group that are well advanced, maybe more than me. I didn't know you could sublimate on Oracle 651. Yep, that's what we just did. And I didn't buy the Oracle 651 because I couldn't find. I found it, but it was way too expensive. By the time it would get to me, the shipping cost was too expensive. So I got this one off Amazon. It's just permanent adhesive vinyl roll. No name. Yeah. And that is what we've used for our chopping board. You can do it as full as I did this one, or just with the name like I did the other one now. So I just did a monogram on this one. It's, do you think you can sublimate on plexiglass? I'm sorry, I don't know what a plexiglass is. Do I go to Google? Do I go to Google, or you want to tell me what a plexiglass is? I do not know what it is. Bob says, I'm thinking of signs. Yep. But when you think of signs, I have to tell you this. They come out really matte. When you sublimate on Oracle 651, either it's a gloss or it's a matte one, they come out matte. So the last time I did this was when I was sublimating on the Oracle 651, I actually added laminating sheet. Yeah. I put a laminating sheet on the Oracle 651 and it gave me the glossy look. But without that, it's going to come out, it's acrylic. I am getting something. I don't know what you're talking about, but then, Patrice, what are you talking about? I didn't seem to get that. My sensitive to get a cutting board. Please get a cutting board. And I thought I'll be doing this with some people today, but nobody seemed to come prepared. That's not nice. And another thing, while I'm doing live, do you know you can give me thumbs up, you can give me super chat, you can give me super stickers, because I'm buying all these things for you guys, even though I'm going to give them out. Yeah. So for materials, I do not mind if you support me in buying materials. Like, I'm not saying feed me materials so we can have more stuff, we can practice on more stuff on our Sublimation Sundays. Anyway, plexiglass is tampered thick acrylic. Oh, that's what Craftable Things was saying, that it's acrylic. I am not sure. I didn't have success with sublimating on acrylic. They were coming out flat, and I don't know. I still have a bunch of acrylic key holders I got, and I gave up on them. I have not had luck with them. Either I think they are not vibrant enough, or I think there's something missing in the way I do it. So until I have a hang of it, I would not say yes or no. But what I know is I have not had success with sublimating on even acrylic itself. Come talk of plexi is an alternative to glass, less chance of breakage in certain applications. Maybe I should try get a plexi and we try it together. But I don't know where to get that now, but I'll research on it. That's what I do here. I research and I look for better ways of doing things and I bring it to you. So I don't know if it's not too expensive for me to get, I will get it and then we'll try it. Yeah, we'll try it. Oh, Beauty is going. I have to do my daughter's hair. I love the show today. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, Beauty. I'm grateful. Thanks for stopping by. Olu, what's wrong with your tongue? Anyways, now let's see. Let's feel our. It's not completely cool. I'm not sure I can peel. It's not completely cool now anyway. Oh, I noticed something. You see this paper? They have lines and the lines have actually indented my work. So next time I'll try get my butcher paper. Anyways, the indentation doesn't mean anything. We still have to wait for it to cool. This is not cool to the touch. I'll try to see if I can. I'm able to rip the paper. It's cool, but not as cool as I would want it. But I'm still able to rip the paper. So wait for it to cool. We should wait for it to cool. Anyway, whatever residue is left, all we have to do is pour water and clean it out of it. Like you can see, this is a very, very good. Anyways, I'm not going to try to do more. We have a chopping board. I hope everyone is happy with our Sublimation Sunday today. Once it's really, really cool, I'll take this to the sink and I'll brush this off with foam. Just foam. The paper residue. I'll use foam on it. Just foam and that's it. So remove the paper from the design, from the sublimation design. So what does everyone think about this? What do you think? Are you going to try your hand on this? Have you tried it already? Did you do this already or are you going to try it? Thank you, Patrice. Thank you for Patrice. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so very much. I am happy with this. Now I have two chopping boards that I could proudly say I made. Keda. Oh, we haven't attached the feet. Oh no. But the feet, we really have to wait for it to cool. I can't put the feet now because that has glue on it as well. If I put it, it's going to melt it. So all we need to do after it cools is to just clean. We clean with foam. You're not scrubbing it. Even if you scrub it, it's not going to come out anyway. But you're cleaning with foam. You clean this place with foam and then push back the leg. If the glue on the feet would not stick back, just a little bit of glue and you can glue it back there. Yeah? I hope everyone has had. I really didn't know this method. Can't wait to try it. Thank you. Thank you so much too. I hope everyone has had a very lovely evening today and thank you. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. If you've enjoyed this, please share with other people and watch my videos, like, share, subscribe. She said, where did you get the large chopping board? Now, I have to look for the name. Like I've always said, I'm not in America. I'm in Ireland. Ireland is close to the UK. So I wouldn't have the shops you guys have. But we have our own kind of shops here as well. So I'll look for the name of the shop now. I hope I have any receipt around. No receipt. Where do I keep the receipt? Receipt. I'm sorry, I do not have any receipt around to check the name of the shop. It's a very popular shop. I go in there. But I think the shop is only available in Ireland and the UK. It's a shop that's only available around here. But that's where I got it. That's the thing. You see, I can't recommend most things because it's either I get it off Amazon or I get it from a local shop, just as this one. Why can't I remember the name? I can't remember. If you're on my channel and you don't know that I forget things a lot, then you're new. You must be very new. I do forget things a lot, but still, I make good use of the very good part of me that I still have. Yeah, you can't be concentrating on the bad parts. You have to make use of the good one. I have a lot of good ones. The bad one is forgetting things. I do forget a lot, and there's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. So this is just an ordinary glass chopping board anyway, which you can get anywhere. I think you can get it anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a particular shop. Just look for glass chopping board. It's not any type of particular glass chopping board. This is only just, it's tampered in the front. You know, chopping board, you can't just use the plain white one. I think the tampered one are really nice. And this came out so really nice. Yay, I got $5. Thank you very much, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. In the UK, we have £1 shop. It's not the £1 shop. It's a shop that's available in the UK as well, but it's not £1 shop. Thank you very much, Robin, for doing that. At least that should pay for one of these. Thank you so very much. And I am glad you're able to show your appreciation by doing that. Thank you, everyone. I am really... Mary says, if you're in the US, you can get glass board from like Walmart or whatever, small ones at dollar store. Did you hear that? That person that was asking that question. I'm sorry I'm not able to answer your question. I might put in the description later where I got it. Mary, you're not serious. I have... Okay. Yeah. Wherever you get it doesn't matter now. Just get a glass chopping board. Glass chop. The day I got this one from the shop, I didn't know they have it. Anyway, I was just there looking around and making some kind of shopping for myself. And I got that. I saw it there. So check in your shop. Just check in your shop and in your stores. In the stores. Yay, I got another one. That has paid for the second one because I got the second one. I was thinking... You know, when you do live stream, things really go gaga. Especially my live stream, I've noticed that. So I try to prepare well in advance. The times that I don't prepare, I see myself fumbling. So I got 2. And both of them has been paid for on this live stream. Thank you very much, everyone. I am really grateful. I promise to bring you more. I promise to bring you more. I am only a stay-at-home mother myself. I want to do this, but sometimes my finances will not allow me to do too much. And I wouldn't blame myself. It's free knowledge, so whoever appreciates it would say thank you. Now, that's the end of our live stream today. And I am glad to have everyone. One thing I need to remind you again, do not flip horizontal, do not mirror. Do not mirror your design. This has become a waste because I mirrored it. Because it's going to the back, we have to print it just that way. Do not mirror. If you mirror, you're going to have something like this, which I've just wasted this sheet. But do not mirror, please. If you're going to use my method, do not mirror. If you mirror, you're going to get it mirrored on your glass. Thank you very much, everyone. And have a nice evening. Enjoy the remaining of your Sunday. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you.